maybe they deal with lubricants. Like those of you who recently completed a course on lubricant, you discover that the lubricant you see are made up of several type of substances, and your unnecessary exposure to lubricants can cause you a lot of harm because some of those substances are made up of carcinogenic substances. Okay, carcinogens are substances that once you expose yourself to them, they can cause you cancer. And we know that cancer doesn't have total cure yet. So in this course that IGTA will be giving to you, they will be telling you why you should be very careful when dealing with a certain type of lubricants. Okay, then safety, like I said, is the most important of everything in industry. Just a very small mistake can cost people billions of dollars. I can tell you a lot of so many examples of what I, as a person, witnessed in the industry. Okay, I once worked with a company, a construction company, and there was this thing happened in Kano. I once worked with Cetraco Nigeria Limited. So one of their subsidiaries is called Triacta. Now what happened? A Lebanese man called Elijah is a tractor mechanic. So he was supposed to serve to change the blades of the bucket. You know, if you see a payloader that is bulldozer, you know it has a very big bucket. The bucket is very, very heavy. Now he was to change the blades, and what happened? They simply just raised the bucket and then used ordinary mortar. You know, this mortar is in pounding food. It was that mortar they used in raising the bucket. And so when he came, he wanted to, you know, unscrew the screw that holds the blades of the bucket. And he was under that bucket. In the process of trying to remove the screw, the mortar shifted and the bucket just came down and the blade just chopped off his head. I'm telling you, true life story. Chopped off his head and the head was just jumping, jumping, jumping. It is as sad as that. So many type of terrible things happen in companies. A former student of mine, he went to when Kaduna Refinery was still working in full operation. He was doing his NYC there. And this simple thing we normally teach you and say when you are welding with a gas cylinder, that if you see the gauge rise, the pressure rising unnecessarily beyond a certain level, that you should put off the gas. This young man made a very simple, slight mistake. The gauge just simply passed that little pressure without him noticing it, and the gas exploded. The cylinder exploded and killed him instantly. Now, why am I telling you all these stories? Telling you that safety is very, very important. By the way, before I forget, note that IGTA wants you to get this lifetime orientation. You know, most candidates come to this type of course because of the certificates. It is good. Certificate is good. Certificate will earn you a job. But that is not the major aim of IGTA. The major aim of IGTA is to expose you to something that will give you lifelong benefit. Something that can make you to stand on your own and also do better. Okay. Now, so having talked about the importance of safety and why it is very, very important for you, and like I said, what about your health? Health, because if you expose yourself anyhow, you can catch cancer. What about the environment? How many of you know that all over the world now, there's a very serious problem with the ozone layer? You know, the ozone layer is a covering, natural covering that God put there to protect mankind from the harmful rays of the sun. Now, because of indiscriminate disposal of some of these chemicals, the ozone layer is gradually being degraded. And so now there is a hole in the ozone layer. And so the ultraviolet rays that come from the sun come directly on Earth. And so many people are getting skin cancers, things that were not very common in those days. And so in this aspect of environment or in HSE, they teach you that there are certain type of chemicals you don't dispose anyhow. Take, for example, like your regular fridge and air conditioners in your homes. When the technicians dispose the lubricants anyhow, what they call refrigerants, when they dispose it anyhow, it ends up going into the atmosphere and then polluting the atmosphere. You've heard of what they call environmental impact assessment. Now, it is all about trying to keep the environment in check to toxic chemicals. So, HSC will teach you about your health, tell you how very important safety is and why you should stay alive in order to enjoy the pursuit of your labor. And then the environment, they will teach you how to take care of the environment. You've heard of climate change all over the world. So many things that meteorologists will normally predict are no longer predictable. Okay, places where there don't used to be rain, there's so much of rain there now. In fact, in our days, as a growing child, we knew that sun don't used to shine at all in the place called Siberia. But today now, the region that used to be very, very icy, almost all the ice have melted now. Every place is just water, floods everywhere. Okay, and what is it? Because of human activities. So in HSC, you'll be told how to minimize the type of activity you carry out on the environment. Now, by the time you finish this very course, you are going to be certified as safety officers. Okay, and the HSC certificate will be given to you by IGTA. And like I said, the course will equip you with general safety. Okay, general safety knowledge, and then you'll be certified. And of course, if you look at IGTA certificate, you see that there are certain recognized seals that are there all over the world. And those seals means they cooperate, they trust what IGTA is giving to you. Now, why is the IGTA HSC certificate very important? Why is the training important rather? Now, there's need for every worker in any area of life to be aware of safety work procedures. Okay? The hazard that may be encountered and then the steps that are required to safely overcome those things in your job duties. And then according to Health and Safety Works Act, there's what is called Safety Work Act all over the world. Like the International Labour Organization has those rules. In this course, you'll be taught some of these general rules that the World Health Organization expect every organization to abide by. Okay? So this course will empower you. You know how to identify and control hazard in your workplace. And also it will teach you how to take proactive steps in order for you to remain safety at all times. Also in this HSC, you'll be taught how to do what they call CPR. Okay, if somebody goes unconscious, how do you resuscitate the person? Because if somebody collapses, if oxygen cannot get to the brain for the next 6 minutes, the brain will just go permanently damaged and the person will be gone. But with just simple CPR, okay, they call it a pulmonary, that is cardiac pulmonary resuscitation. With simple method, you can resuscitate this very person, and the person will come back alive, and his breathing system will pick up. So you'll be taught those type of simple methods. And the people that handle these courses for IGTA are experts in this area. Okay. Now, briefly, what are going to be the objectives of this HSE? At the end of the course, participants will be able to identify occupational hazards. Okay, they will know what an unsafe act is and what unsafe working conditions are. They will also understand the principles of health safety and environment management system. They will also know how to use and maintain different types of personal protective equipment. In any place you work, there are certain type of, particularly people in oil and gas companies, there are certain type of wares you put on. They call it PPE, in order to protect yourself from burns, from unnecessary exposure to chemicals. In fact, some of the chemicals that people are exposed to in oil and gas companies are so bad that they can even cause the man or the female infertility. So there's need to cover your body. They would, in this course, you'll be taught how to use them. Then you also be taught how to apply the general principles of health, safety, and environment. Now, who is supposed to study this HSC? Everybody, whether you are a professional or not a professional. Please, can you mute your mic, please. Now, whether you are a professional or non-professional, HSC is very, very important for you. Okay, because for you to be alive, I mean, for you to enjoy the pursuit of your work, you must be alive. And what is taught here is that they want you to stay alive so you can enjoy your money. Now, in this, the course content of this HSC involve a lot of areas that is going to be of interest to you. And I want you to take note of everything that will be taught, because at the end of the day, you're going to write an exam. And of course, as you know, the rule in IGTA is that you must score at least a minimum of 50 marks for you to be able to be certified. And like I said, the certificates are recognized worldwide. IGTA certificates are recognized worldwide. Anytime you see the certificate, look at those seals. You see some special seals on the certificate. Those are people who have accredited IGTA as an organization that can train people on safety. Okay, and if you go to any of those companies and also their affiliates, they will recognize it. And in fact, especially if you know you want to work in oil and gas company, it is a must for you to do an HSC course. In fact, if you go for an interview, I've been on some of those boards before, you discover that somebody who has even a PhD and goes for a particular job role in an oil company, and then the other candidate has just only a PhD but has an HSC certificate. Surprisingly, the company prefers that person with a PhD certificate, but with HSC certificate, they will prefer carrying that person, employing that person, than the person who has a PhD and doesn't have an HSC certificate. So, or it's a prized is a prize training. So, and I want to encourage all of you to please be serious with it. Try and see how you can assimilate everything will be taught, because they will need to tell you your responsibility as an employer and also your responsibility as an employee. Okay, so that you know how to identify and also control hazards. So I think briefly, those are some of the things I will need to just say. I just want to encourage you, like the CEO will always say, be serious with what IGTA is giving to you. They are impacting knowledge that will make you to have a life, not just a job. Okay, because you can have all this, you can have a job and yet you will not live very long, or you will live with certain type of disabilities because of very little precautions that you did not take. So please be serious with this very course, and I'm sure that at the end of the day, you understand that this is very, very important, and that it is not just only for professionals but for everybody. Okay, you'll be taught why climate change has become such an important issue all over the world, and why the global order is fighting seriously to see how they can contain it. And by the way, you know that of all the climate problems, Africa suffers the most. And so as an African, it is important you know some of these things so that you can know how to checkmate them. And then you also, wherever you find yourself, you be an agent of a HSE by telling people this thing is wrong, this is not correct, don't dispose chemicals anyhow. Or even when you see people exposing themselves to certain liquids or materials that are very, very harmful, you should be able to educate them. And then, of course, certain common chemicals that are very toxic that you come across every day, including the cleaning fluid that you use in your homes, the ones you use in your toilet. Some of them are highly carcinogenic, some of the cleaning fluids you use. So in this course, you'll be taught how to identify some of those causes. You'll be taught some of the symbols that you see on a container that will make you know that this is a highly toxic material. And I know that at the end of the day, you'll be very happy that you joined IGTA. Let me also advise you, please, and please again, it is illegal for you to be on this platform if you are not registered with IGTA on all the social media handles. So kindly do yourself a favor, get registered, and I'm sure that at the end of the day, you'll be very happy that you are here for this course. Thank you very much. I now hand you over to the International Secretary, Mrs. Lolia. Thank you very much, ma'am. Hello, Mrs. Lolia. Hello, are you there?
Yes, thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Dr. Emmanuel, for giving us that detailed orientation on what to expect in our health, safety, and environment course. I would like to take us through the procedures for our trainings on the website. Like we all have been informed, the training for this September will be taken on the website. So like Dr. Emmanuel said, we are all expected to have registered by now as students. When you go to the website, I'm going to put it on the chat box if you have not registered, so that you can do that. When you get to the site, you register as a student. Please make sure that you are not registered as a facilitator or a coordinator. Register as a student. That is the only way you can access our training materials. So after registering, also make sure that you have introduced yourself in your class. If you have registered before, there will be no need to do that again. I mean, if you have taken any of our courses before now, there will be no need to register again. So the notes for the training will be posted on the website classrooms. And for those who may be having network interferences, the modules are already in your classes, but you can only access them if you are registered, and they will be the links will be opened tomorrow morning. After you log in, you click on the 3 red dashes at the top of top right corner the website to access the classroom. And would also like to inform you that this training is at your own pace. It means that you can, if you decide to finish one course or 2 courses in a day, you can do that. So it is at your own pace. After taking a course, after going through the materials and studying, you can take the exams, and if you need a certificate, you relate with your class facilitator and you'll be told what to do. When you take your exams, please make sure that you take screenshots of your results and post in your class. Note that it's only those who will score 50% and above that will be eligible for our certificates. So if you score within that range and would like a certificate, you contact your facilitator, who will tell you the next step to take. We also want that while you are introducing yourself, like I stated before, that everyone is expected to introduce themselves for record purposes. You do not share your email. Please do not share your emails in your classroom. The only time your email will be required will be if you need a certificate. Like our program coordinator, Dr. Emmanuel, said, IGTA is not about you getting a certificate. It's about knowledge. It's for you to gain the knowledge that will help you at your workplace, or help you even in your homes, your daily lives, to enhance your knowledge, so that you can stand anywhere in the world to make contributions relating to any of these courses you are going to take. And note that though you have to take this course at your own pace, you have to work it has to be within the training period. It has to be within the training period, which is from tomorrow. It has already started today, 22nd to 3rd of October. All right. That's for it for how our training will go in this September. I also like to take our content guidelines, what you are expected to do on our platforms, on what you should not do. So every student is expected to stay on topic and to avoid posting irrelevant messages. By irrelevant messages, I mean anything outside IGTA, anything outside the training we are taking. Any student who does that will be warned, and then the next time you do that, you'll be removed from the platform. Note that we have our bots active, so it's not even your facilitator that will remove you. You'll be kicked out because it has been automated to do its job. So you have to also refrain from sharing IGTA's training materials to anyone outside IGTA. You are also expected to make your notes as you're going through the training materials. Make your notes for future reference. Also refrain from posting ads, spam messages. Do not use our platform for one-on-one conversations in your class. Maybe you have seen somebody who just introduced themselves and you know the person. Our platforms are not the place where you start greeting the person or gisting. We do not allow that. We do not allow political posts on our platforms. And if you have any grievances with anyone, please settle it outside our platform. We do not allow any insult or threat or bullying on our platforms. Every student is expected to express themselves clearly and sensibly. That means if you want to ask a question, please make your questions clear and let it also be sensible. Do not share any pictures of any kind, are not allowed. We do not share any promotional posts. We do not post hate speech, abusive words. It's not even religious posts are allowed. Do not post daily devotionals or prayers. They are not allowed on our platforms. Do not advertise any school, maybe scholarships, or you want to tell us about a loan. We do not want that. Student loan and all that, we don't want on our platforms. If you know anyone, you can share it with them. We do not also forward messages like good night, good morning, all those GIF messages. We do not allow them on our platforms. Arguments are not allowed on our platforms. You have joined our platform based on the fact that someone shared the flyer with you. So please maintain order in any of the classrooms you belong to. And if after hearing all this, you still decide to stay with IGTA to take the training, we are acknowledging that you have read and you have understood, because all these messages are on the platform. We are just reiterating them. So you have agreed to abide by these rules and regulations. Anyone who goes against them will be kicked out. by our bots. Thank you on that to take us through marketing. Hello, kindly mute your mic. I'm going to take us through what we should expect in the digital marketing course. Just imagine yourself standing
We can't hear you, ma.
You have lost your audio, ma.
Sorry, ma, we can't hear you.
Oh, sorry for that network interruption. Are we there? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello, everyone. Sorry for that interruption.
We can hear you now. You can go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. So I was saying that the marketplace is not your city, it's not your continent. It's a global state, it's a global place. Everybody is working, searching, clicking, and buying. So you're welcome to IGTA International Digital Marketing Training Program, which is the new frontier for every individual desiring growth. Posters and word of mouth. The times have changed. As you all know, today the most powerful marketplace fits in your pocket, your phone. You can go to any market. There are lots of them. You can stay in your house to order for things. And this is a marketplace. Visibility is everything. You can see what you want. If you are convinced about buying it, then you go for it. That's where digital marketing steps in as the art and science of telling your story in the right place, to the right people, at the right time. In this marketplace, successful players make great use of the following weapons and treasures. I'm sure one time or the other you have bought something from the market, from online. Hello? Hello? Can somebody hear me?
Yes,
we
I
can
can
hear
hear
you. We
you.
can hear you.
We are with you, Ma. You can continue, please.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I can't hear you, ma.
So you can use your search engine. Wow.
I can't hear you,
Can
ma.
you hear me now?
No,
We can hear you, please. It's his own network. We can hear you.
I
Go
can
ahead.
hear you, but your voice is so low. It's so poor.
Oh, really?
It's clear. Go on.
I
Ma
think
is
it's your
from his
network.
phone.
Okay.
Just continue, please.
Inside,
It's your
I
network.
can't hear
Continue. You are
you.
clear. You are very, very clear.
I hear you.
All right. Also check if it's from your own side. Thank you. So we can use SEOs, which are search engine optimization. Imagine your shop placed at the entrance of the market while others are hidden in the back streets. That's what SEO does. It puts you where everyone can find you first. And then we have the pay-per-click advertising. It's like buying a prime spot in the busiest corner of the market where the pay is estimated to be at the highest. You know, some people want to look for a shop where they know that they will get big shots to buy from them. The highest, as the crowd that gathers there is always massive. They also want to sell where a good site. I know in our economies, we are all taught how to locate your business at a good site. So that's what pay-per-click advertising does. Then we have the social media marketing. You think of this as conversation around the fire. People listen, share, laugh, and learn. And if your brand is part of the story, you win their trust. So everybody is on social media, everybody is marketing something. But it will take someone to convince you, it will take a site to convince you, to take a marketer or a producer or someone who has something to sell to convince you. That's when you buy what they have sold to you. And then we also have content marketing. Every merchant sell more than products. So one key emphasis, like the insurance people, when they come, they can convince you. Insurance people can convince you. That's how you have so many people. There's this lady I know on WhatsApp, she knows how to sell. She knows how to sell her content. So they tell you stories and they're able to convince you. This is what you expect. So people so whatever they are or this video YouTube, yeah, particular, and they use articles. They use those to tell their stories using them. These are all the things. Influencer market, email marketing. These are things you're going to learn. And we also have benefits. There are things you learn to know about what you gain in digital marketing. You have to know that unlike traditional marketing, you are not shouting to everyone. Rather, you are whispering directly to those who need you or your services most. You are not carrying a tray on your head shouting, buy akara, buy bread, or buy whatever. You are whispering and people are hearing you. So you also learn more about targeted advertising. In this case, you are not throwing away money, hoping someone notices. Every click, every view, every message is tracked, measured, and optimized. So these are the things you're going to learn in digital marketing. You also know that you're not bound by borders. With a few clicks, your business can leap continents and be seen in New York, Lagos, or Tokyo, even Dubai. It is the digital market superpower of modern business. It turns small startups into global brands and helps established businesses stay ahead of the game. There are countless number of businesses we know started small, and today they are big in the marketplace. So imagine this, your brand name popping up every time someone Googles a solution. Your product is trending on Instagram. Your sales are soaring because your emails speak directly to customers' needs. That's not a dream, as it's the power you can gain when you master digital marketing. So participating in this training is not just another course, it's the ticket into the global space. It is your chance to learn the strategies behind the world's fastest growing brands. Whether you are an entrepreneur, a marketer, or just curious, this journey will arm you with the skills to not just survive, but thrive in the digital era. But you must be ready to stop being invisible. Don't hide yourself. Don't hide what you have. Don't hide your knowledge. You can sell your knowledge. You can sell your skills. There are so many people selling what they know. So don't be invisible again. Just start being unforgettable. Start convincing people to buy what you have by taking this course and knowing the details of what to do as a digital marketer. Thank you. We'll move on to consultancy. Our time is not, we are not, we are a bit behind time. So I'm just going to run down what we should expect in consultancy course. So in today's world, being a trusted advisor is a must, as organizations, even individuals, are in need of some sort of ways to solve their problems to achieve their goals. And consultancy offers you this opportunity to be a valuable asset to companies, industries, and businesses, and even individuals. Because I know of someone who paid a consultant to train her on to advise her on a certain skill. And she said she paid so much, millions. So for you to excel as a consultant, you have to build and grow expertise in a specific area. You have to know how to analyze complex businesses. You have to know how to communicate valuable insights and recommendations to clients and stakeholders, build strong relationships with all clients, and drive business growth. Because of our time, I'm just going to talk about the areas where you can thrive, the opportunities, the career opportunities that you can maximize if you take this course and take it seriously. So some of the areas that one can specialize to become a management consultant, an IT consultant, financial consultant, human resource consultant, strategy consultant, fitness and wellness. Everybody now is looking for who will help them stay fit, stay healthy, and live long. And then we have sustainability consultant, which is about the environmental sustainability. Then social media consultants, we have compliance consultants, legal, career. People are confused. Sometimes they don't know what to do. So they can consult you if you take this course and take it seriously, make yourself known. Then people are also being consulted in public relations area and about growth of growing their businesses, their companies, and skills. So if you have indicated interest in the consultancy course, it's a great step you have taken. In the training, you certainly gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to succeed in this exciting field. And the last one would be sales and marketing. As the name goes, sales and marketing are two interconnected business functions that work together to drive revenues, growth, and customer engagement. So while sales is the direct interaction with potential customers to persuade them to buy a product or service, marketing focuses on promoting a product or service to potential customers. They are the ones who try to convince you, who do the adverts, who do the branding, who create the content. They are the ones who do that. And then the salespeople are those who would come to you one-on-one to buy, negotiate with you, close deals with you to get their products. So what are the things, how are they connected, interconnected? They both work together to drive revenue and growth. Marketing generates the leads, which sales teams can then pursue and convert into customers. Then feedback from sales teams helps marketing refine their strategies and improve leads quality. So these two work together. The marketing department and the sales department always work together. One is going out there or is doing the talking, the advertising, the show, and then the other one is trying to close deals, talking one-on-one with the customers. So in summary, sales and marketing are two essential business functions that work together to attract, to engage, and retain customers. So if you have chosen to take this course with IGTA, you're on the right track. You've not made a mistake. Thank you, everyone, for listening to us, Dr. Emmanuel and myself, giving you a brief on what to expect in the 4 courses we are going to take. So I'll give the floor to Dr. Emmanuel again if he has something to say concerning any of the courses or the guidelines. Thank you.
Okay.
Dr. Emmanuel, are you still on the
Yes,
call?
I'm here. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much, madam. Thank you for the this introduction to some of these courses we are going to be doing. So maybe we can ask the candidates to ask any question they want to. If they have any question, they can just ask us so that we can respond to their questions. Maybe 1 or 2 questions, please. So if you know you have any question, can you please, Madam Lolia, you coordinate that. Let's see who has questions to ask, please. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody.
All right.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes. Thank you, ma, for the brief analysis for the different courses that will be taken. But I don't know if any discussion or analysis have been made concerning the HSC course.
Sorry, analysis like what? We just gave a brief. We've not touched the course fully yet. We're just telling you the importance of the course, why you should be ready to go through the program.
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm talking about brief on HSC, just like it has been done on this consultancy.
Okay. You see,
marketing.
HSC, I understand. HSC is very, very deep. Okay, and we can't just exhaust it. That's why I actually went through the course content, telling you what you are going to be you meet in the course of the program. We'll talk about learning objectives. That at the end of the course, you should be able to identify what they call occupational hazards. Okay, I told you that the word health, safety,
Okay, sir.
If these three
Alright.
aspects of human activity is not respected, a lot of problems can come up. In fact, this course is so important because even if you are careless, you are not just, it's not just only you the alone that will be harmed. Every other person around you will be harmed. Equipment will be harmed. Okay. So I will also say that you will also understand the principles of how to manage hazards. Okay. Sometimes natural disaster can just come on board like that. It is out of your control. Now, in HSC management, you'll be taught how you can, the kind of activities you carry out, because everything we'll be teaching you are based on international standard. In the course of the brief I gave, I told you that international labor organization has certain principles, certain things they teach people in workplaces that will safeguard the company, the people working there, and the environment. Okay, I also mentioned that your health is very, very important. If you are working in oil and gas company, there are certain type of materials you don't expose yourself to. If you don't have the PPE on you, you can become very sick and die very quickly. And I also mentioned that even some of the cleaning fluids used in your homes, like the deodorant and some of those things, the ingredients they contain are so toxic that if you expose yourself to it for after a very, very long time, they begin to affect your cells and can just cause things like cancer. And you begin to say it's somebody from your village, not knowing that it is just this simple act of not knowing what is contained in those chemicals that is actually causing you problem. So like I said, when the course will be taken properly, you will know some of these dangers and then how to apply counter them. And then these days a lot of things are happening. People are getting depressed. Sometimes people are exposed to even creams. Some of the creams that people use on their body contain very toxic chemicals like the one they call hydroquinone. If you ever know people who used to rub the cream they call Clear Essence. Now, Clear Essence is a cream used by so many celebrities, but recently it has been discovered that the hydroquinone content of it is so toxic that a person who is normal, who has no diabetics, the cream, that hydroquinone can cause the person to now begin to develop symptoms of diabetes diabetes 2 patient. So you'll be told some of these things. It's a very broad, very wide course, and it's a very, very important one. Like I say, you don't need to be a professional to go through it. And don't forget, we say IGTA is not all about certificate. What IGTA does is to impact lifelong training and experiences that can help you to live long by respecting some simple principles of nature. Thank you very much. I hope I'm understood.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you very much,
Okay.
Doctor.
Thank you,
for
sir.
explanation.
I
Okay,
hope
thank
your
you very
question
much.
has been answered, madam.
Ma, thank
All
you very
right, I
much.
can see some questions from the chat. I would like
Hello?
to respond to them.
Can you hear me
One
now?
person said, hello,
Can you hear me?
hello, I'm responding to two questions in the chat box. We can hear you.
So I have a question now.
Someone is asking how. Okay, go ahead.
You made a very good presentation, and thank you. My question is that, are we going to have the materials, lecture note of this course that we are going to do, or we will not have it after the training?
Like I mentioned when I was going through the procedure for our trainings, I said while you're going through the materials, you are encouraged to take down notes, just like every student is expected to do. So you are expected to take down your own notes for reference purposes in the future.
Okay.
Okay, and
Yes.
in addition to that, like we said, if once you are registered, you can access the materials on our website. Please, can you mute your mic, please?
Mute
Like I said,
mics, please, so that we
you can access the materials on our website. Okay, once you are registered. Is that okay?
Yes, he wanted to know if materials
Good
will
evening.
be given to them.
Yes, the material will be made
Good
available to
evening,
them.
sir.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah. This and I'll continue to do that in the course of the introduction and when the course fully loaded. Please, I want to this registration, can it be edited? The madam said the other time that if anyone chooses to pick facilitator instead of student, the person cannot benefit. So I want to ask, can such be edited to correct some mistakes that have been made? Can you get my question, sir?
Sorry, if I understood you well, that is, if you are a facilitator,
Yes.
you will not benefit from the program. Is that what you said?
No, not that, but if it was the person, all participants of this program should be a student. If anyone has mistakenly clicked on that facilitator, he said the person might not really benefited much. So can that be edited for such people that have made such a mistake?
There's nothing
Okay.
like that, and I don't think anybody said that. What you were informed is that everyone should register. If you are a student, you register as a student, that you should not
Yes.
register as a coordinator or a facilitator, that you should be careful
Yes.
not to click the facilitator or
Yes.
coordinator designation. That's what I said. I
Yes.
never said that
Yes.
you will not gain.
Yeah,
As
that's
long
what
as
I'm
you are
trying to say is
registered,
if
you have
someone has made the mistake to register as a facilitator, whereas the person is a student, can that be amended or edited?
Of course, it can be edited. You
can
simply go back to the
only
same
be
website and then re-register again, and then you will be able to click it.
I've tried that
you'll be able to
several
edit it.
but it's not responding as I expected.
Well, don't worry.
But I'll see to that.
Private us when we are through with this meeting, okay?
All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank
So
you,
any
sir.
other question?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, can you please mute your mic? Please mute your mic.
It's not temporary.
Adeleye, can you please mute your mic? Elvis Eraze, mute your mic, please. Chico.com, mute your mic.
What are some questions?
Chico.com, mute your mic, please. Yes, Mr. Adeyeye, go ahead. Mr. Adeyeye, go ahead, please. Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, I want to ask, to register as a student, please, we are trying to register as a student, we couldn't get the link. Sorry, how do we go about?
Yes, after this program, you contact the International Secretary, she will tell you what to do. Is that clear? Hello, Mr. Ade, are you with me?
Please, I have a question.
I have a question, please.
Who do we contact?
Mrs. Lolia is the International Secretary of IGTA. You will contact her, she will tell you what to do. There's a link on the chat box now. If you click on it, later you can register again, please. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Please, let's mute.
Good evening,
Please,
sir. Greetings, everyone.
Yes, city must be reached. Go ahead.
Good evening, sir, and good evening, everyone.
Go ahead.
Yeah, please, I want to find out because I'm just new here, not quite long I joined the group. I needed to understand. I needed to understand everything. After registration, are we going to be doing online classes, or we are going to be holding the class physically? So that is my question.
No, the lectures will be online, not physical.
Okay.
The question.
Once you register, you get them. You'll be able to access the materials on the website, on IGTA website.
Okay. That's my question. Thank you very much.
Okay. Please mute your mic. Mute your mic. If you are not talking, please mute your mic. The background is
Good
so
evening.
Hello,
noisy.
good evening.
Hello,
Yes,
good
good
evening.
evening.
I have a
Good evening, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
Please, I want to find out, apart from we accessing the material on the website, are we still going to be holding classes on Zoom?
Well, when it is necessary for a class to be held, the international secretary will give the information on the on your to the facilitators, who will now inform you. Hello, Mr. Elvis, can you hear me? Mr. Elvis, can you hear me?
That we did some months ago, like the way it was conducted. Thank you. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so I said if there is any need to meet, to have a meeting like we're
Yes.
having now, the information will be given by the
Yes.
international secretary to the facilitator of your class, and you'll be informed.
Okay, sir.
But aside from
Thank you,
that,
sir.
the resource persons will be giving you the materials online. Okay.
Okay, sir.
good evening.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Good evening, sir. I have a question.
Yeah. Good evening. Yes, go ahead.
My question is, I'm just new in this class. I want to ask if someone can be able to take the 4 courses at the same time.
Yes, you can take it in your university or where you schooled. You offer 24 credit unit courses, and also so you can take the 4 courses at the same time. Yes, you are allowed to take the 4 courses at the same time.
Rest of one. Can you amend to get involved in the 4 classes?
Yes, that's what I'm saying now. Yes, that is, if the first course is finished, you can enroll in the second one, take the exam like that for all the 4.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, maybe one or two more questions. Any other question? Okay, if there are no questions, I hand over the mic to the international secretary, Mrs. Lola.
Good evening. Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, good evening.
Please, my question is just, can you please do us a favor, since you have our email with you already? Can you please send a message to individual email? How do we go about the registration to choosing course out of the 4? If anyone want to do the 4, as rightly said, for me, I have interest in HSC. How do I go about it to register, then access the course material, then sit for the exam? After the exam, how do I get the certificate or something like that? Thank you
Now,
very much.
if you go to if you take a look at your chat box now, the international secretary just forwarded the website where you can register. Okay, it says https igtainternational.org/auth. Okay, that if you just log into that very link website now, you'll be able to do all your registration.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. So, but make sure you complete the courses. Okay,
Please,
you have to finish all the courses before you go for the exam.
Note that as long as you are ready, you can take any of the courses. As long as you are registered on our website, you are choice. You don't have to register for them one after the other. Did you get me? Hello?
I can hear you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Did someone get my explanation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I said as long as you have registered with link I just posted on the chat box. You have to register for the courses individually. You have registered. So
Okay,
you
we are
can
with
take
you. You
any
can
of
go
the
ahead.
courses.
Yes, and
Your choice.
the like the CEO just chatted. He said you can take all the 4 courses, okay, but you make sure you complete the courses before the end of the date. Okay, now it's important we tell you that we always have time limit for every course. If HSC, if the resource person finish giving the lectures for HSC, and then the exam portal is open, you'll be told when that exam portal will be open, say maybe 4 or 5 days. And of course, when it is time for processing the certificates, you also be told that this is going to be the duration in which you can pay for the processing of the certificate. And once that time elapses, you will no longer be allowed to pay the normal fee. You have to now, if you still want to get that certificate after the time elapses, you have to pay that money through the seller platform, which is more expensive. Okay, so if, say for example, if you after the you go through, you write the exam for the HSC, and then you have up to maybe 50 marks, and you want the certificate, and maybe the last date for processing of the certificate is say maybe Friday. After Friday, you can no longer pay say maybe 5,000 for processing the certificate. You have to go through the seller link. Okay, the facilitator will contact the international secretary, who will now give the link to you. Then you can now pay and get a certificate. And once you are registered with IGTA, immediately you pay your processing fee. Your certificate is sent directly to your email address, to your inbox immediately. So it's not something that you struggle. You don't struggle for it, but make sure you follow all the rules. If you have any confusion, ask your question, the question in your class. If your facilitator cannot answer the question, he will always contact the international secretary or my almost self. And if we too cannot answer it, we'll contact the CEO, who will now give us answer, and then we will now relate it to you. I hope I'm clear on that. Hello.
We can hear you, sir. We
Okay.
understand.
We had it
Okay.
very well.
Well understood, sir.
Okay, so any other question? Okay, the international secretary can take over from here now. Thank you, ma'am.
Please,
Yeah.
the classrooms will be open tomorrow. Someone is asking, when is the class going to begin? Like I stated when I was taking the orientation, the procedure for the training, and I told us that the training is going to be on our website, and the links will be opened tomorrow so that everyone can access the courses, their courses of interest. And like I said before, you can take all the 4 courses, as the CEO said also. Then it's at your own pace. You can take, if you decide to take all the 4 courses, that you can go through them in a day, good for you. And if you want to write the exams, you can finish with the courses and take the exams immediately. It's unlike when we are taking it on our on the WhatsApp groups. This one is going to be on the website. The modules have been posted already. The modules have been posted already, but the links can only be accessed from tomorrow to the last day of the training. Like our program coordinator said, though it is at your own pace, don't say, oh, I'm going to wait till the last day. You may not meet up. So let everything be within the training period so that you don't miss out or wait till another time. So when you are done with your notes and you want to take the exams, you take the exams immediately, share it on the screenshot of your results in your class, and then If you want to pay for certificate processing, you go ahead to make payment. That is the only time you'll be required to share your email, and it is not on your in your class. You'll be directed on where to share your details so that your certificate will be sent to your mail. That was what I said before. So please, let's all take note that we don't share emails on our platforms. Don't share your email in your classroom. The modules will be opened tomorrow. So let's all get ready for tomorrow. Thank you very much. Someone is asking whether we are paying for the certificate and the course. We are not paying for the course. It's a free training, please. IGTA does not take money for her courses. We are giving free training. You only pay for certificate processing. Only
how much is the
certificate processing? That's what you're paying for, not even for the certificate. It depends on the course. So when you are ready for the certificates, then you'll be told how much to pay. But most times it's 5,000 naira. It depends on the course. If it's a diploma, you pay more than that.
Okay.
Everything will be duly posted on the platforms in your classes. Any other question, please? There's no physical training. Like we said before, IGTA, it's not about certificates. It's about you getting the knowledge first. So let's just take the knowledge and then we'll talk about certificates when you are ready for it. Any other question,
hello, ma'am.
please? Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Please, how
Leona
do you select
Barango, we can't hear you. Are you asking a question?
course of interest? How do you select on the platform, on the website, I mean?
Come again.
Yes, I'm asking a question, sir. My question is,
repeat your
hello,
question.
can you hear me? My question is, how do you
Yes,
select your interest course?
Yes.
The course you are interested in?
Please, city
Like
must
I
be
said
reached. You are
before,
breaking. We can't hear you.
The training is on our website.
I said,
you can
how
take any of the courses. It's just
do you select your interest course? How do you select it or fill it in the website?
It's like you did not get
that is what I'm saying.
What he said is, once you are registered, you can take any course of your choice.
Okay, because I'm not seeing any of the courses here. I just registered. Now that is what I'm looking.
Yeah, but she explained it now. She explained it.
That the link will be open tomorrow.
Okay.
From tomorrow.
Tomorrow. All right, I understand now. Thank you. All right, I understand now. Thank you very much.
And everyone will be duly informed. Yeah, you're welcome. Everyone will be duly informed.
All right.
When to access the classroom.
Hello?
Are we okay?
Yes, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Hello? Yes. So this is not going to, I think, to pick it up. Hello? 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 Hello?
Yes, we can.
Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Go ahead, please.
Hello? Yes, I think I
Please, tp.com, can you please mute your mic?
Okay. You want to try? Are you ready to say something?
Zulfo Danjuma. Okay, good. Somebody will Techno BFDs. Yeah, very good. Okay, so please, if there are no questions again, I think the international secretary can go ahead so that we can end this meeting.
All right. I think are we aware about rounding up?
Wait, that's why I said if you don't have questions again, the international secretary will tell us what next to do.
Someone is interrupting. But what the question I'm asking is, are we not going to have like non-Zoom meetings? Like you see people who are online and I just want to know that.
We said there's no physical meeting. It's going to be an online training. Okay? These are materials that you don't get anyhow. Pardon?
All right. I'm listening.
So you see, we cannot be posting links to each individual. IGTA has over 15 million students worldwide. Okay, there are people taking this course from abroad, from so many parts of the world. So that is why you have facilitators who are now the anchor persons to IGTA. IGTA disseminate the information to them. They now disseminate it in your class. That's why you must belong to a particular class. And like I explained in one of the orientations, it's just like where you have your normal university education. You must belong to a department. You belong to a particular department. And when you need a transcript at your graduation, if the company you want to work with, if they need transcript, they will say, we need this transcript. So they will know which place to write to. So we say you must belong to a particular class. Let me just give you one information. Are you aware that as we are doing this training now, that there are some top CEOs who are on this platform? Some of them don't even write the exam. They are just there to see who are going to be the intelligent students. When you take the exam, they see what you are scoring. And sometimes they can just invite you on their own. Okay? You just see somebody chatting you and say, can we have your CV and all that? So that is the important thing of you being on IGTA platform. I know some of the CEOs who are here. I mean, apart from our own CEO, CEOs of top companies, they are here because they are looking for good students for themselves. Okay, so your behavior on this platform matters a lot. You are exposed to the whole world. People are watching from afar. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Manuel. Please, I'd like to repeat what I said from at the beginning of the meeting. That whenever you are coming to a Zoom meeting with IGTA, you should have the name that you registered with us on Zoom, because most of us do not have our names here. I'm seeing Techno, I'm seeing Galaxy A20, I'm seeing Infinix, I'm seeing other names. Please kindly have the name that you registered with. We don't want to see the name of your phone. We want to see your name. We want to know who we are dealing with, who is on the call. Please. Thank you very much. If we don't have any further questions, we would like to thank
So,
everyone
Ma,
for
you just said something about
being
identity. Please rephrase it
on
back. I don't get you. Please. Hello.
I said that
Your icon name should be your real name.
whose names are not showing here on the call. Yes, should be the name you registered with us. We do not want to see the Infinix and the Technos and the Galaxies. We want to see your name. For instance, if you check me out my name now, you see boldly written. It's not my phone name that is showing. Do you get it now?
That's
want
what you
to know
said.
your
Okay.
real identity, not your phone identity.
Okay. When we are doing
thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
Okay,
ma.
so
I have a
excuse
question.
me. Yeah, hold on. You see, the international secretary just told you that your name must be the name you use in registering on the IGTA platform. Now, the reason is because when we start doing courses like cybersecurity, if we see that you don't put your real name, you'll be blocked out of the platform, because IGTA is highly security conscious. We don't just want people who just come in and then try to take advantage of the system. So your name must be there. You can be traceable, so that you don't try and cause unnecessary problem. And like I said, when we start doing courses like cybersecurity, we don't allow anybody anyhow. You must be somebody that is well known before you can be allowed to do such sensitive courses. Okay, so please, for those of you, like I'm seeing Techno, BF7, I'm seeing TP.com, so many other names. So please, we are saying, let us have your full name, so that if we want to take attendance, we know that so and so person attended this meeting or attended this course on so and so date. Okay, we want something that can be captured, so that when your certificate is being produced, we're not going to write your full name. Okay, I hope that is understood. Well, just do the correction. Do the correction on the registration platform, please. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Mrs. Lolia, you can continue, please. Hello, the International Secretary, can continue.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. If we don't have anyone who has a question, then we have to thank you all for being on the call. And Mr. Suleiman, are you raising your hand to say something? Mr. Suleiman, I can see your hand raised. Okay.
Maybe it's a mistake.
So, thank you very much for being on this call. The links to the courses will be open tomorrow morning, and everyone will be duly informed. If you have not registered,
Hello.
Hello, Mrs. Lolia, we can't hear you again. No? Hello, International Secretary. Sorry, maybe the network is disturbing. Yes, go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Hello, Mr. Engineer. Actually, I can help when she's away, because we want to move direct with her, and it happened that my side the rain was heavy. I couldn't join in time, but there are several questions that people are asking, and I'm seeing them on the chat that they've accessed some of the modules and they want to access the notes So what they can do, they can access the notes through the website, that is IGTA website. And Madam Lolia has sent a link on the chat. So for those who are asking, you can access the notes through the link by you signing in IGTA website. That is one. Number two, for those who are coming in now, you can also go and check login or sign in IGTA website. You'll get several materials there that can guide you. I think so far those are the questions that I've seen, but unless anyone has a question to ask.
Okay, Mr. Otto Okafor, go ahead. Mr. Otto Okafor, can you go ahead, please? I can see your hand up. Is Otto Okafor with us? Okay, my international secretary, please go ahead.
Yes, the network interference again. I'm really sorry about that. So if there is no other question, we would want to call it a night. Want to thank our CEO for the privilege for giving us this platform. I want to thank everyone once again for joining in the call. Thank you, Dr. Emmanuel. Thank you, Madam Julian. Thank you, all the facilitators and coordinators that are here. Thank you, and have a good night. Thank you very much, Ma.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Good night.
Thank you and good night.
Good
Good
night.
night. Good night. You are welcome. Thank you. Good night, you. Good night, everyone. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Good night. Good night.
For your profound effort about this presentation. Have a nice day. Good night.
Futures burning bright. A spark becomes a beacon, piercing through the night.
Bye.
From the heart of Africa. From the heart of Africa, light begins to shine. IGTA International, lifting dreams so high. Training minds, shaping skills, futures burning bright. A spark becomes a beacon, piercing through